friends. My name's Summer Swallow. I'm an environmental educator at Pepperwood Preserve, located in Santa Rosa, California. Our nonprofit organization is dedicated to research, conservation, and education. Our 3,200-acre nature preserve is a living laboratory and home to over 900 species of plants and animals. Today, Keeper and I would like to talk to you about a common bird that's quite intelligent. They're very talkative and an acrobatic flyer. They're comfortable living anywhere from the tundra to high deserts and everything in between, especially near human areas, and especially in the countryside. Now, here in Sonoma County, California, these birds, common ravens, are frequently found in forests and grasslands. They're also frequent visitors to Pepperwood Preserve. In fact, a pair has been living there for years, occasionally sleeping at the Dwight Center and taking advantage of any unattended food scraps. So, what do you think happened when, in the spring of 2020, all of us humans began sheltering in place? Well, that's the story I'd like to share with you today. I hope this story inspires you to learn more and to respect our avian friends. Let's start here at the Dwight Center at Pepperwood. In May, what do you observe with sound and sight? So what did you notice? What was happening? Did you hear dinosaurs in that video? Because that's what I thought at first. Let's take a closer look at these possible dinosaurs. Well, those pterodactyl sounds were actually just baby ravens begging for food. For about 6 weeks, both parents worked tirelessly to feed their 4 nestlings. And then, in early June, it was time to leave the nest. And now it's the parents' turn to call to their babies. I can't imagine what it must be like to be a young bird trying to fly for the first time. So it was no surprise to see these fledglings struggling. But just like teenagers driving for the first time, slowly but surely these fledglings were figuring it out. Surviving in the wild is tough, and many baby birds do not survive to adulthood. So it was great to see these 3 ravens eventually fledge the nest. One, however, had a more challenging road, but with time and expert care by the Bird Rescue Center in Santa Rosa, that young raven, along with 2 other juvenile ravens, were released at Pepperwood in August and given another chance at life. This is Mario. He works at the Bird Rescue Center. He's an alumni of Pepperwood's TeenNet program and is super knowledgeable about birds. He showed us the pink inside of their mouth, which marks them as juveniles, and shared that their favorite food while at the center was eggs and watermelon. Interesting combination. But at Pepperwood, they'll more likely eat acorns and small rodents. Since these 3 juveniles were now considered healthy and of good weight, it was time to release them. Nice and wild. Nice and wild. Nice and healthy. The humans spaced themselves out with cameras at the ready to try and capture this beautiful moment. Slowly, tentatively, a raven perches on the edge, perhaps wondering if the humans are playing a new game. Only one way to find out. Let's see that again from another angle. So 2 ravens eagerly took flight. Yet one was a bit hesitant. Why do you think they hung around? Perhaps they just wanted to take a brief walking tour in front of the Dwight Center before taking flight. Mario said that if we find a raven walking around Pepperwood, then it might be this one. So keep an eye out next time you visit the preserve. It's unknown where these 3 ravens will end up living. Perhaps at Pepperwood, perhaps not. Regardless, I hope they thrive and create another generation of ravens. Although preferably not on top of the Dwight Center, they're messy neighbors. Yet, despite the mess they can create, these birds play an important role in our ecosystem. Being opportunistic scavengers, they feast on things other creatures find disgusting, like insects underneath cow pies and dead animals which may harbor disease. So thank you, ravens, for being a vital part of nature's cleanup crew. Thanks for tuning in to this Raven Tale. I certainly learned a lot while researching this brilliant bird, way more than I could possibly cram into this short video. So I encourage you to keep learning. Look up videos of ravens using tools, playing games, and being studied by scientists for their amazing memory. This whole experience has definitely changed my perspective of common ravens, and for keeper as well. And we're going to keep looking up for ravens and keeping an ear out for their croaking call. I encourage you to do the same in your neighborhood. I wonder what you'll discover. Thanks for joining me on a virtual nature adventure. I had fun, and I hope you did too. Stay tuned for future episodes of Wild Wonders. And in the meantime, remember to take care of yourself and stay tuned into nature.